Thank you all for coming together on such short notice. I thought it was important that we come together today as a community in light of the week that we've had. And in light of the week that we've had, and I think we all come here with a very heavy heart and somewhat unsettled, I'd like to begin with just a moment of silence as our hearts go out to all of the victims of violence in America this past week. Thank you. I want to begin this afternoon by offering my condolences to the police officers who were shot last night in Dallas, and to send all of our condolences and sympathies and prayers to those officers who were doing their jobs, and to their families, and to the community in Dallas, as well as to the people that were shot this week in Minnesota and in Louisiana, and to their families. Let's begin first by standing with them. We've grown almost accustomed to this sort of violence in America. In 1 week, Dallas, Minnesota, Louisiana. And although it's become something that we are used to hearing, we can't allow ourselves to become callous to the tragedies that these are, and to the very real human suffering involved in every single one of these acts of violence. These are families. These are mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers who've been shot and who are dead. So we come here together because even though we've become accustomed to this violence, we're not going to stand for it, and we're not callous to it, and we are aware of how wrenching these tragedies are. Now, why are we here? Why are we here at the West End Recreation Center? Because I was here last night with many of you. A bunch of us were here just last night. We came here to celebrate the kickoff of the Midnight Basketball League. And so I've asked all of you to come back here today so we together as a community could recommit ourselves to a more peaceful Rhode Island. The Midnight Basketball League is just one of so many good initiatives that we have ongoing now in Rhode Island. Collaborative initiatives between law enforcement, city officials, state officials, community leaders, and families. Coming together to say we're not going to stand for the violence, we're going to support one another, and we're going to take action to have more peaceful communities. So we were here yesterday. Kobe told me I should have worn my basketball jersey this afternoon. But we're coming right back here today to stand against this violence. I want to thank all of you who are here. And it's good that we have children here. They remind us why we're here. I want to thank every one of you. I think it is a very special thing that here in Rhode Island, at a moment's notice, I have several mayors here this afternoon, Colonel of the State Police, members of all municipal police departments, Central Falls, Providence, Pawtucket, our 2 United States Senators, members of the General Assembly, the Attorney General, community leaders. Thank you. Thank every single one of you for being here, because it's going to take every single one of us to put an end to this violence. Every single one of us has a role to play. I want to especially thank members of the law enforcement community who are here. You have an incredibly difficult job. You have an incredibly dangerous job. You deserve to be kept safe. You deserve to go home every night to your families at the end of your shift safely. And we're going to stand with you and keep you safe, and respect you and thank you for all that you do. To all the members of the community who are here, you deserve to be safe too, and to go home to your families at the end of every night. It's time to say enough. It is time to say enough. Enough of the violence, enough of the hatred, enough of the tragedies. Let's say enough to that and replace that with peacefulness and unity and harmony and justice. And that's why we're here together as a community. community standing together. And it's also time for action. It's time to recognize the real racial injustice and racial disparities in our society and in our criminal justice system. Not deny it, but take action to fix it. In Rhode Island, 18% of our population is African American or Latino. 18%. 45% of our prison population is African American and Latino. We can do better than that. Let's fix broken systems so we have a more fair and just Rhode Island. Let's not accept this. Let's take action. Let's also take action on gun safety and on gun violence. We don't have to accept this. We know how to make our system safer and fairer. Let's take action. Let's be a community that rejects violence and poverty and embraces diversity and civility. Let's be bolder and make sure that our families and neighborhoods and state are stronger. I know we all show up here with raw emotions. Our emotions are raw. Maybe you're afraid, maybe you're angry, frustrated, in shock. If anything good is to come of this violence, let's replace the anger and frustration and fear with love and unity and respect and kindness and a coming together to stand against the violence, take the action, say enough, and make Rhode Island a more peaceful and just place. And you have my full commitment. You have my full commitment. So I know people are afraid. We're going to keep you safe. If you're a mother and you're hearing this and you live in an urban community, I know you're afraid. We're going to keep you and your family safe. If you're a member of law enforcement, we're standing with you. There's no place for violence. It's unacceptable. And let's replace it with peacefulness.